But Rai, I thought you said you wouldn't do another video until all your new stream equipment is here and your whole setup is here. I lied! Boys, I was just having a deep conversation with a friend who watched my previous video, and he asked me, Rai, if I gave you a dream ticket, how would you change KC Cup? And my response was, damn, that's some good content. That's a good video idea. So of course, I left my friend on red to immediately come record this video. A couple of ground rules here though. First and most important, I can't request or dream anything that's just not possible for Konami to do, right? Everything that I dream for here is hopefully something that they have done in the past, or has the capability easily of doing. It's not like a crazy thing for them to possibly do. And number two, not as importantly, this has to be like a compromise between what Konami wants and what I would want. Because, you know, in a perfect world, they would just copy DLE, right? They would just do a DLE tournament, and that's KC Cup for them. So, and to better illustrate my point, and to kind of show what I would want as my KC Cup. Again, that's my KC Cup, so it doesn't mean this is the only way to run KC Cup. There are a million better ways that you can run KC Cup from what Konami is currently doing. This is just how I would do it if I was in charge of it, if I was, you know, the Konami developer that was in charge of setting up KC Cup, essentially, right? To better illustrate it, boom, we're going to be using Microsoft Paint, baby. Oh my goodness. All right. Now stay with me, because this gets a little wacky at some places. It's going to get a little weird for some of us. We're going to go in, and we're going to split this up into 3 stages, right? 3 separate stages, okay? These are the 3 stages. These are the major 3 components to the Duel Links competitive scene as supported by Konami, right? In the middle, KC Cup, right? Oh god, here we go. Oh lord, paint time with Rai. This is going to be one big massive meme. You guys have my permission to make memes out of this. All right. I switched to Notepad. Paint was not it. Let me tell you, I tried it with Paint. It's a giant meme. It's a giant mess. We're switching to Notepad because I can't goddamn draw. Anyway, so these are the 3 things, right, that are kind of the core aspects of what make up the Konami sanctioned tournaments for you know, for Duel Links. This is how they gauge their competitive environment. Now, here's the thing, and this is all things that Konami has been able to do in the past. These are not what I'm about to propose is systems that already exist in the game. We're going to make it nice and fair for them. Okay? Now, ranked should be the way that current KC Cup is run, but over 30 days. Now, what I mean by that is when you go and look at other games, other card games, other games in general, when they have a ranked system, they have this thing called ELO or ELO, whatever. And basically, the more you play, the more points you get. It's the same exact system as duel points. If you come up against someone that has a lower ELO than you, and you lose to them, then you basically give them the ELO that you lose. But if you're beating someone that's significantly worse than you, you're not gaining as much ELO. So the people up top, they grind slower, where people in the middle and the bottom, they can grind faster by beating people that are better than them, right? Now, changing this to 30 days over 3 days, a lot of people are like, oh, people are going to grind for 30 days. No, that just simply does not happen in other games. Instead, it just kind of all comes together, right? Maybe week 1 you go hard and you're in top 10, so week 2 and 3 you chill until the final week or something like that. The most important part is you have more time to get to whatever rank you're trying to aim for, rather than a 3-day span where it's just a mad blitz to the end, where metas start kind of shifting crazily. This will kind of be a more focused down meta because you'll have a long time to theory craft and figure things out, etc., 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 right? Let's say the top 10 players go to the KC Cup, the next stage of this ladder, right? They'll continue going forward. That's kind of the idea behind it. And then on top of that, rest of top 100 will go into KC Cup day 1 event. So there will be two different events. So this is kind of the breakdown of it. Now getting into what KC Cup will be, KC Cup, instead of what it currently is going to be a completely different thing. Let's say it's once per 3 months. And this is, again, all these numbers, you can change them to whatever they need to be. I didn't sit down and theory craft, okay, this is how many you need for tiebreakers, blah, 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 blah. They could do KC Cup once a year. They could do KC Cup every month, whatever. The numbers are, you can change them as much as you want. What's important here is the actual format. The format can be adjusted to whatever you need it to be, right? So KC Cup, let's just say you do it once per 3 months, right? You invite the top 10 players auto day 2. It's a 3-day event, right? I guess we should put that here. 3-day event. Top 10 players will automatically go into day 2. 270 left players from the top 100, the 270 that are left, go into the day 1, right? Day 1 is a point battle room, essentially. Top 20 go day 2. Something like that, right? Again, the numbers, whatever they need to change the numbers to make this viable, that, you know, it could be another top 10 for all they care. I really don't give a shit, right? Day 2 is Swiss, like KCGT, top 128 or whatever it was they did, 124, 128. I don't remember what the number was. Same thing like that, where they play 3 rounds of Swiss, BO3, play whatever deck. Right, that's how it was in KCGT before they invited the people who got in the last chance qualifier. Essentially, just copy that, and do it now. Essentially, and then let's say however many people from the top 10 KC Cup and from the day 1 point battle room, however many people are left, day 3. Will be the Swiss or single elim tournament. Again, keeping in with the same thing, but again with the BO3. Play whatever deck. This is all very easy to do, right? Because it would literally just be the same thing they did with KCGT, but you do it per KC Cup. Boom! Instantly way more interesting of an event. KC Cup currently just becomes ranked. Ranked mode is extended over an entire month's lifespan, which makes the day-to-day playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links way more interesting. It also makes it so you don't have to sweat as hard to potentially get top 100, top 10. Then KC Cup, 3-day event. If you made top 10, your rewards, you skip the first day. If you made top 100, which is very doable if you just put any effort into it, you have to play in a day 1 point battle room. The point battle room would only be a couple hours, 1 hour, 2 hour long, not 3 days or whatever, so you don't have to grind for that long. Swiss for day 2, just like how they do the KCGT preliminary tournament, just have that happen right there. And then, again, Swiss or elimination tournament, best of 3, play whatever deck. It has to be whatever deck, because Konami doesn't want to set up Discord and get you to submit decks and all that, but what they can do is just set up, okay, this is when your match is played. If you're not there, you get DQ'd. And then we move on with our lives, right? And then KCGT, honestly, the same, just don't have it bugged, right? So then all this feeds into KCGT or Worlds or whatever they want to be referred as. They have their submitted decks. You play your 3 decks. All that, basically all the same. KCGT is fine as long as it functions properly. Is fine as long as these events kind of transition into it. So yeah, that's pretty much how I would fix KCGT if I had a dream ticket to do whatever I wanted to do. I'd basically just I actually think the KCGT format is fine as long as it runs on time. It's not like best of 5s; it's all best of 3s. Everything else that I have with it is absolutely fine, and I think they could run it the way it is. So why not just apply that to a KC Cup, but make those small adjustments so you can have multiple people play it without actually having to have everyone's name and everyone's role and You don't need all that. You can just have a much simplified version of the code you already own, apply it to KC Cup, take the KC Cup code, apply that to ranked, boom, everyone has way more fun. There you go. So that's my opinion, how they should run KC Cup. You guys tell me down in the comments if you like it, if you don't like it, if you have some different ideas. I don't know. Just spitballing some stuff that I was thinking of. Johnny, I'm sorry I ghosted you. Here's my answer to your question. Peace out, boys.